Right. This is video 2 for today. This is in reference to the Bobby Allison O'Neill Racing 81 Pontiac Lemans by Salvinos JR model kit. This is one of the ones that was just put out. And I just want to discuss a few things. I'm also going to throw a little quick tool find that was on Amazon that I picked up that's really nice, works really good. We're going to start out with the kit first. All right, so the first thing we want to talk about, there's the house useless dog, and we come back and we have basically the rear end chassis and connection and the panhard bar, which although it's a little twisty, it's not bad. So of course what we have done is we put the rear end together with the trailing arms. This seat is put together. Fit was not perfect, but that's really not a big deal. The hood, of course, these are injected for the color. You see those dreaded huge injector pin marks, and I'm not slamming them. I mean, I don't know what they've done. This is a body that they tooled, so there's something needs to be done with that, and that needs to be addressed. But of course, whether it will or not, it looks good. I really like the way this kit looks in a lot of ways. Some people say the roof is out of dimension or this, that, or the other thing, and well, I'm pretty much okay with what the roof looks like. I reckon I'm not stickler enough. But here's where I come to ask the question. If you see there are nibs or chunks of plastic over top of each wheel well, now to me, I have no idea how that comes out in a body. I don't know if it's on any of the other ones. I haven't opened up some of my other ones, but everything else went together pretty good on it. Yes, there was a little fit issue and a little twist to get everything right. However, I really can't complain. I asked a question on the Salvinos Builders Club board. I had a little rude guy there, but that's no big deal. We'll survive. But that's not a Salvino problem, not a model kit problem. So again, I think the body looks pretty good. I'm going to set to getting those nibs off probably sometime today. Part of the process, so to speak. I haven't taken the piece out, so of course the hood doesn't sit flat, but it does set in there well. To me, that's one of the things that you'll see a lot of models. The hood just sits, for lack of any other term, catawampus. So one of the places that I did want to discuss is the chassis roll cage area. Now, this is not a bad mold of a chassis. There's a ton of warpage in this area on both sides right here. And I mean, if you move it, it makes the other side go out of alignment, and as you can see, pretty much. In the end of the world, is this something horrible? The answer is no. Is it fixable? The answer is yes. However, this is something in the making of the model process. This is during the injection, or probably when it was taken off the mold. It wasn't allowed to cool correctly, because I don't know. Maybe someone else does, but this is I mean, she is, gapped open pretty good there. So that's not a big, huge problem. Again, I reiterate, this is something that any modeler can sit here and take a few minutes and apply basic skills and fix. If you're a new modeler and this is your first kit, this right here is going to frustrate you. because you're going to get it thinking you can just put it together and it's going to slap together well and it's going to look perfect. That's not going to happen, because whatever went in this process, and again, this could have just been my kit on this particular one, was messed up. And I know that they do replacement parts, but again, that's not needed here. What is needed is a little bit more QC in the process, somewhere in the line. I don't know who, but someone somewhere needs to figure this out. In showing this, I found something else. This looks a little catawampus there, but again, that's no big deal. So that is the Salvinos 81 Pontiac Trans Am, which you know is based off of the 1986 or the 1980s, middle 80s NASCAR kits. Built all the chassis. If you built one, you built them all. So now I want to give a shout out on a tool. It's a sprue nip. Let's set it down. This is Steady, S-T-E-D-I. And these are sprue nips, and as you can see, they are ultra thin. Right here is very sharp. They do a great job. They are really, got a very tactile grip to them. If you need a set of nips and you're not wanting to pay $50, $60, I believe these were like 15 or 16 from Amazon. These are your go-to to give a try. So they're not a paid sponsor. They're just someone I'm giving. It's just a product I bought the other day and I thought was very neat. And it's been working very well. It gets into the little tight spots on the sprue tree very well, and it does a good job of doing a clean cut on the parts. So, fellas, I appreciate, and lady, I appreciate y'all's time. And until next time, thank you much.